We are here with Tiffany Porter, who plays Rosalind in As You Like It. It's closing night tonight, and we just thought it'd be a good opportunity to get to know you a little bit more. So how did you get started at the tavern?
How did I get started? I got started in 2007, 2008, Apprentice Company. I was in North Carolina after I was finished with school. I went home to my parents' house. That didn't work out. So it was time. It was time for me to move on. So a friend of mine who actually lives in Atlanta gave me the idea to come down here and audition for you all. As the general auditions, I believe, are normally in April, May sometime. And so I came down, I auditioned, and they asked me to come back. Actually on my birthday, May 14th of 2007, I came back to do a callback. And they told me, yay, we want you to be in the Apprentice Company. So we did that for about 8 months, got trained in the tavern style of original practice, learned a lot about the folio and things like that, some of the things that I still actually incorporate in my performances I learned as an apprentice.
Cool. So what was it like to be playing your first lead role at the tavern?
My first lead role, I don't necessarily consider this my first leading role here. I like to hang on to that Helena that I did when Mary was absent for a couple weeks. We did that right after the Apprentice Company closed out. There was an actress named Mary Russell who plays Celia, was playing Helena, and she needed to be away for a couple weeks, so they asked if I would step in, and that was the most fun thing, you know, to do that. So that I like to think that was my first leading role. But as far as driving the show, this is me driving the show. It was it feels really good. It feels the character is so well written and so well rounded that it kind of, you know, plays itself. So it was a lot easier, I think, on me than to have to do a dark tragedy as one of my first leading roles. Yeah,
because you were in Antony and Cleopatra.
I was in Antony and Cleopatra alongside the amazing Jeff was there, and you know, it was good times.
And Joanna.
With Joanna. Mm-hmm. And I got to hang out with some apprentices too. So it was kind of like, you know, tag teaming. You know, I tagged off as an apprentice and gave her some fun stuff to do. So Maria was there.
Cool. So what similarities or differences do you have to the character of Rosalind, if any?
I had more similarities to Rosalind when I was younger. I feel that she is the way that ideas come to her and she will just go after them without thinking about it so much. I was like that when I was a little bit younger. I like to think that I take a little more time to think about things and then weigh the options of my actions. I like to think that now. But she wears her heart and all of her emotions on her sleeve. You know what she's feeling, you know what she's thinking at any particular time. And I mean, you know, we both like to talk, so that's fun. We can talk ourselves out of anything. So.
Any differences?
Differences. Not so many that I can think of actually right now, you know, so.
So what was it like to play her?
Wow.
Or what did you do to prepare for this player to play Rosalind?
To play Rosalind, it was, I don't want to say it was easy, but it came in such a way that it wasn't so much work. Because once you learn all of the lines and understand what's happening, what's going on, what she wants, I then just kind of relied on my instincts and firing off of some of these spectacular actors that I'm standing aside. That kind of plays along with it. So it's not so much me sitting at my house going, this is how I'm going to say this line, this is what I'm going to do with it, so much as what are they doing, what's the feeling that we're getting from this scene, and where's it going? Because when she starts talking, you can't do anything but go where that's going. So it was a lot less work than it was learning lines. All of those.
Yes. So what are you in next at the tavern?
Oh, yay. Next up, we're doing, can I say it here?
Yes, you can. You're not in the theater.
We're not in the theater, and I don't have superstitions, but I try to respect other people's superstitions. But we're doing Macbeth at the end of the month. It actually is running right now in matinee performances, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but because it's so scary, I assume that we're doing it Halloween weekend for 4 performances that weekend, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then 2 other night performances intermingled with Richard III. So I'll be playing Lady Macbeth, because we're not in the theater, I can say that, to Jeff Watkins's Macbeth.
So what is one thing that most people don't know about you that
Oh my.
you'd like to say?
Besides my many, many allergies, one weird thing that people find out about me, and they're like, really? Is I have a fear of bathrooms. And I've told a couple people about this. I actually almost didn't do the apprenticeship because of the, you have to do extra duty cleaning and things like that. And I don't know what it is, but I can't breathe in there. It's bathroom air. Nobody wants to breathe bathroom air. There's toilets and there's toilet water, and I can smell toilet water. So I have a fear of bathrooms. So that's my kind of weird quirk. I actually have a really, really good friend of mine who comes over to my house to clean my bathroom because I can't do it. It's sad, I know.
Well, thanks, Tiffany.
No problem.
We'll come see you in McBee.
Alrighty.